Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Muhammad Alif Haikal bin Imain dan beberapa kawan saya yang lain. Hari ini kami akan wawancarakan teori assignment 2 DUM30162 Mathematical for Electrical Engineering. Itu assignment yang kami buat. Ahli kumpulan kami iaitu Syaftinur Hakimi bin Syuhairi dan saya Muhammad Alif Haikal bin Imain, Ahmad Hakimi bin Ashrul dan juga Muhammad Asfah Haikal bin Hanif. Tajuk artikel yang kami pilih untuk membuat assignment ini iaitu Malaysian Clock in High Screen Time Ranking Second in Asia. Dan di bawahnya kami ada sertakan link sebagai rujukan kami. The article state about the Malaysia has most highest screen time in Asia, the highest among students based on other article. Nowadays, students spend more time with the digital world in which the physical form of book or any printed material become less relevant due to the use of screen. When smartphone appeared, unlimited information including social connection and your activity was available at most every level. But such easy availability come at a cost. The number of hours spent on smartphone cannot be avoided among students. In other words, they often focus on completing work and playing. At the same time, the education system in today's society, often for educator, parent or student, themselves, there is a non-direction in a world of information that can be trusted without parental supervision, cause an unhealthy amount of screen use for the student. Therefore, we as a group would like to perform a screen time among students to understand and analyze the issue better. And the problem statement ataupun masalah yang kami ingin kaji iaitu we as a resident in KKTM Ledang would like to understand about the issue of screen time among students in our area. Therefore, the data sample that we collect is from the resident in our KKTM Ledang.
Okay, so nama saya Muhammad Asfah bin Hanif dari kelas Alpa-E. So hari ini saya nak present tentang tajuk Population Sample and Variable. So the population of mock study student in KKTM Ledang sebanyak 150 orang. So gender dia lelaki sebanyak 100 orang dan perempuan sebanyak 50 orang. So kategori screen time hour range 20 hingga 29. Dia punya frekuensi ataupun hour dia 28. Range 30 hingga 39, hour dia 33. Range 40 hingga 49, hour dia 30. Range 50 ke 59, hour atau frekuensi dia 29. So range 60 hingga 69, hour dia 30. So yang ni pula adalah kita orang punya raw data bagi assignment kita orang dengan kita orang punya frequency table. So yang ni kita orang punya data-data yang kita orang telah masukkan dekat dalam Excel. So seterusnya di sebelah kiri ni kita orang punya histogram of weekly screen time iaitu range 20-29 sampai 60 hingga 69. Dan yang belah kanan pula adalah kita orang punya graph of weekly screen time. So yang ni pula adalah analysis of ungrouped data iaitu mean, median, mode, variance and standard deviation by using Excel. So mean dia punya value dia 44.41. Untuk median pula dia punya value dia 44. Mode pula 38. Variance dia pula 205.18 and standard deviation dia 14.32.
I will be presenting the analysis of group data. We are calculating the mean, median, mode, variance, and standard deviation using standard statistical formulas. First, we start with the mean, which is calculated by dividing the sum of the product of frequency and midpoint by the total frequency. Next is the median. We are used to the median class and apply the formula involving the class boundary. Cumulative frequency. frequency of the median class, and class width. For the mode, we identify the model class and use the mode formula that involves the difference in frequency before and after the model class. Then we calculate the variance, which shows the spread of the data around the mean. It involves squaring the midpoint, multiplying by the frequencies, and applying the formula for population variance. Finally, we find the standard deviation by taking the square root of the variance, giving us a value of 14.2. In summary, total mean is 44.03, median 47, mode 44.92, variance 201.78, standard deviation 14.2. Next, for finding and discussion, based on the group data collected from 150 students at KKTM Redang, the calculated mean screen time is 44.03 hours per week. The median is 47 hours, and the mode is 44.92 hours. Derived using the model class formula, these values are relatively close to one another, indicating that the distribution of data is approximately symmetrical. However, the slightly higher median compared to the mean and mode suggests a mild negative skew, meaning there are few students with notably low screen time values that slightly pull the average down. The frequency table and histogram both highlight that the 40 to 49-hour interval is the most populated range among the students, which correspond to the model class. The OG graph further support this by showing that a significant number of students exceed 40 hours of screen time per week. These visual aids, along with the numerical result, clearly indicate that most students spend a substantial amount of time on digital device. Microsoft Excel was used to analyze ungroup data for efficiency, while group data analysis was conducted manually. The slightly higher median compared to the mean and mode suggests a mild negative skew, meaning there are few students with notably low screen time values that slightly pull the average down. The frequency table and histogram both highlight that the 40 to 49-hour interval is the most populated range among the students, which correspond to the model class. The OG graph further support this by showing that a significant number of students exceed 40 hours of screen time per week. These visual aids, along with the numerical result, clearly indicate that most students spend a substantial amount of time on digital device. Microsoft Excel was used to analyze ungroup data for efficiency, while group data analysis was conducted manually using statistical formula. Overall, the findings align with the issue raised in the article regarding excessive screen time among Malaysian students. The result confirmed that students in KKTM Ladang are experiencing similar trends, with the screen time often exceeding healthy mental health and academic focus. It emphasized the need for increased awareness and guidance on responsible screen usage and digital balance among youth today. Then the conclusion that we can get is findings from this study show that many students at KKTM Redang are spending a significant amount of time on digital device, with most logging over 40 hours of screen time each week. The average screen time is around 44 hours, and the most common range common range fell between 40 to 49 hours, while the mean, median, and mode are quite close, suggesting a fairly balanced distribution with a slight indication of some students having an unusually low screen time, which brings the overall average down a bit. The graph and data table used in analysis clearly reflect what has become a growing concern measure. Students are spending some time then over in front of about how such habit might be affecting student health, focus, and overall well-being. In light of this result, it's clear that more awareness is needed around the issue of screen time. Students need support and guidance to help them build healthier digital habits, strike a better balance, and protect both their physical and mental health in an increasingly connected world. That's all from our group. Thank you very much.